Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Dear.
Oh, yeah, it's a gorgeous day it is.
No, she says, don't forget to do the intro.
Oh, yeah, I will definitely do that today. We're waiting here. We're waiting. We are live. We are live. Hold on. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And boy, what a great day today. Today is Wednesday, November 10th. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for tuning in and all your good stuff you send me and your stories. And forget, folks, remember, every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the firemen, the policemen, the farmers, the teachers, but mostly it's dedicated to you. And we got a great show today. Good friend Donnie DeMarco will be my guest today. So we got a lot of good stuff to talk about, everybody. Here it is. Check that Facebook page, TonyOceanMusic.com. To book a show, give us a call at 847-769-8609. And remember, folks, ladies and gentlemen, every show is brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. And when you save more energy, you save more money. Call Caesar at 630-345-2964. And now it's time to start the show. Here we go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Woo! Thank you, Ric Flair. Woo, as he would say. Nelson Santiago, great intro there in the band. How you guys doing, everybody? Happy days, happy days. Great day out. It's beautiful out. Wednesday, November 10th. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself today. We got a great show for you guys. I want to thank my co-host yesterday, the great Greg Reaney, right out of Florida. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about, folks. So let's get to some more sponsors before we bring up our guests. Don't forget, folks, Trico Hair Experts out of Rosemont, Illinois. They did it to me. They can do it for you, guys. Forget the comb over, the hat, the spray. Trico, out of Rosemont. Give them a call at 773-999-7888. And don't forget those Tony Ocean cigars that you guys want. Make sure you get them. Call my buddy Javier at Don Esteban Cigars. They're out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. That's 727-366-7536. Hand roll delivered right to your home. Perfect gift giving, baby. And that's what it's about. I need you guys, if you can, remember, let's do something. I need you guys, if you can, I want you guys to get on YouTube. If I can get some more YouTube followers, you can see us live on YouTube today, along with the Tony Ocean Show on Facebook page. So right there, folks, right now, I want you to follow me on YouTube right there. Go just punch in Tony Ocean and you will see us on YouTube as well. We're trying to get on LinkedIn and we're trying to get on Twitter. We just need some more followers, and then we'll be able to get on that Instagram as well. So get up there, enjoy, do what you got to do. It's a lot of fun. How about another more sponsor, our good buddy Lou from Airtight Windows, siding and specialist. Family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. That's right. Give Lou a call, 708-788-5000. Get those windows in because the winter is coming. Make your home nice and make your home nice and, what do you say? Nice and cool. I mean, warm. Toasty. And don't forget our brand new sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, Steak Syndicate. Hey, I got an offer you can't refuse. You're talking to me? No, I'm talking to you. That's right. John Seriani put some special things together, folks. Get burgers, chicken, hot dogs, fish, just like you'd get at a normal restaurant that you go out and eat, sent right to your home. StateSyndicate.com. If you put in the promo code Tony Ocean, you get 25% off the membership fee and a free tomahawk steak. Look at that right there. Go to SteakSyndicate.com and join the Corleone Club. It's an offer you can't refuse. It's a great gift giving, especially for holidays. Get those steaks, chicken, fish, burgers, hot dogs, everything delivered right to your home at 50% off retail price. SteakSyndicate.com. Let's go, Chance. David Gage is in the house. Lillian, Kathy, how are you doing? Airtight, cozy. Thank you, Lou. That's what Mr. A said. Cozy. That's what it is. Make your way. That's right. Where's the general? I don't know. He's a little late. April. How you doing, Albert, from the Ron Onesti organization? There you go. Thank you, April. Go to YouTube and watch Tony Ocean live. All right. We got a lot of good things to talk about, folks. Now, this week, tomorrow, we'll be at Manny's Ale House with Jeff Dubray. That's a 7:30 hit in Elmhurst. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, we'll be at Norton's in Highland Park. And Sunday, we'll be at Capri in Downers Grove. That is a private affair. I just want to say thanks to, again, we are in the Patriot Funding Incorporated headquarters here out of Roselle. I want to thank Mr. A and Dave Antonelli for having us. And, of course, our executive producer, April. We're going to be here tomorrow as well. And then Friday, my wife will be back from Wisconsin, taking a little rest out there that she deserves. I hope you're watching, honey. I hope you're relaxing. And we'll be live doing taking Ocean's Pit on the road. That's right. Go on the road with us to Bellagio this Friday during the day, 12 o'clock. That's Friday, November 12th. Come on down and get the first 10 people get a $10 gift card. Berto does a great job. So come and be part of the live studio audience this Friday. And welcome back my lovely wife, Laura, who's relaxing in Lake Geneva, having a good time that is. So excited about that. Also, folks, the 20th of November will be at Ron Onesti's Speakeasy with the Main Event Band in St. Charles. The 27th will be at Taverna. And we'll be with the Chicago Oceans Rat Pack at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park on Wednesday, December 8th. That's Bill Saratella as Frank Sinatra, Elliot Winbush as Sammy Davis, and yours truly as Dean Martin. Dinner show Wednesday, December 8th at Donnie G's. And New Year's Eve, Avanti Banquet Halls in Crystal Lake, Fox River Grove. It's great, owned by the Chicago Prime family, and we'll get more stuff out to you. Also, folks, I'm excited that we talked about the Dean Martin book that's coming out. My friend Bernard Thorpe, actually Bernard Thorpe was his father, Elliot Thorpe. He runs the Dean Martin Society fan club out of the UK in England. And boy, he's got a brand new book coming out, folks, called For the Good Times. It is actually they were friends with the Dean Martin family. This book is approved by the Dean Martin family. The book comes out on paperback in December, right around for Christmas. So it's called For the Good Times. And I got they gave me a whole page right up on me and my feelings about Dean and working as a Dean Martin impersonator. That's going to be, I'm so honored to be part of that book. So it's going to be very, very cool. A lot of good stuff. Also, folks, go on YouTube and check out Sunday's Sauce Spot. My buddy Marty has a show, a cable show that goes out to, starts in Connecticut, and it's all over the country. And you can see the show. It's called Sunday Sauce Pot. Again, Sunday Sauce Pot, pot where you put the sauce in. Anyway, you can see the video and the interview on YouTube. Check it out. Thank you, Marty. Great job for putting us on that show. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about. Last night, I took the kids out. Well, part of the kids. Joey was in Indiana working for Portillo's. He's a marketing manager there. He's coming home. I think he's coming home today. Excuse me. And Marissa wasn't feeling well. So we went out with Nina, Gianna, Tony to a place called Cousins in Roselle. Great food. Of course, Mr. Antonelli and Dave and April were there. They make some incredible food. We had some fun doing that. And, of course, I had to go home and take care of Mom later on that evening. But great food, great place. A lot of fun. All right, folks, people keep asking me about Florida. Well, we're going to start the tour, folks, March 11th, 2022 at the Venice Community Center. Big stage, big lights, big band with my good buddy, Greg Reedy. The show is called the Windy City Boys. It's going to start off in Florida on Friday, March 11th. And then March 12th and 13th, we'll be back in Marco Island at Joey D's. And those are the first 3 dates. We got more dates coming up, but those are the first 3 dates. We'll be giving you ticket information. March 11th, come and see us at the Venice Community Center in Florida, Venice, Florida, for the debut of the Windy City Boys show. We're excited, man. Me and Greg doing our stuff, and Florida is going to be good, especially at that time of year. We have a lot of fun doing that, and we're very important. I want to say thank you again to all the veterans. I know Veterans Day, I think, is tomorrow. Everybody that fought for our country, God bless you. Thank you so much, and for doing what they do for us, because that's it, folks. A great quote here, folks. 90% of being married is just shouting, "What?" from another room. And that's, my wife has to deal with that all the time, because I'm deaf 87% here, 75% here. So what? I know it drives my wife crazy. I got hearing aids. I don't wear them. I should, but what a pain, huh? If you ever have to go through hearing aids, folks, it is definitely a pain. All right, let's get down to one more sponsor before we bring up our guests, folks. And we're going to Deutsch Power Center, right? That's Deutsch Power Center, Great Lakes, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area for 100 years. So you know they got to be good. That's Deutsch Power Center. Give Sal a call at 224-276-6550. You're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Hello, everybody. Santa Barbara watching, Florida, Wisconsin. Tony Bisek, the drummer of the band. It's sad that you guys are going to be breaking up. Great band to meet here. So make sure you go out and check them out. They got a couple of shows left. A great drummer, great guy. We had him on the show. Carol, how you doing? Kathy Ippolito. Peter Prado, how you doing, Pete? I want to wish you an early happy birthday, my brother. I know it's tomorrow, and I know you're getting your chops down for that horn. Hopefully you can bring it out one day and play along with the Ocean Band. And Peter's coming tomorrow, actually on his birthday, to Manny's Ale House. So we're excited to see Peter. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very good. Hump Day. Hello, Mikey Brock. Bucculari is on from Good Clean Fun. My good friend Mike and Tracy. Great band. Was honored to be at their wedding in Florida a couple months back. And, of course, we were part of the St. Jude's benefit we did at the brand new Des Plaines Theater this past Sunday with that band and all the great artists. Ron Onesti, I tell you, Nick and Phyllis Hodges did an incredible job, and they raised a lot of money for a good cause. That's called St. Jude's, baby, and that's what it's about. Very, very important to make sure that you give money to St. Jude's. Yvette, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. And it's good. You got to love it, right, folks? All right. So let's bring up my guest for today. One more thing, folks. Wisconsin girls, they're the kind of girls that you can bring home to meet mom, but they can also outdrink your dad. And that's what I got to say about Wisconsin girls. They're fantastic. I love them. I love the state of Wisconsin. I love performing there. I love hanging there, fishing there, camping there. I had a lot of great shows we do in the state of Wisconsin. It's a great state. And the girls, exactly. You want them, you can bring a Wisconsin girl home to meet your mom, but don't just remember, folks, they will definitely be able to outdrink your dad. So that is funny stuff, folks. All right, let's bring up our guest. Donnie DeMarco has been an entertainer for I don't know how many years. I've known Donnie. He's been playing with me for many years, but he's been playing solo. He's done so much stuff between playing Sammy Davis in the Rat Pack, playing with Bill Porter for many, many years in Florida. Giannotti's did a lot of stuff, and we're going to talk to him. So let's bring him on right now. My pal, Donnie DeMarco. Hi, Donnie. How you doing, pal?
How are you, Tony?
Look at you all set up on those keyboards. How you doing, pal?
Yeah, this is where I hang out most of the time. How you doing, man? Thank you so
Good,
much.
buddy. Good, be. Where are you? Are you in town? Are you out of state? Where are you at right now?
I'm in Kenosha.
Kenosha, Wisconsin. We just talked about Wisconsin, a great state that it is. We play the Wyndham Hotel up there all the time. It's a gorgeous place. But Donnie, it's nice to have you on, pal. I know we've been friends for a long time, and I love what you do, you and your family. So let's get down to business. Donnie DeMarco, where were you born, my brother?
I was born in Chicago, born and raised in Chicago.
Born and raised in Chicago. North side, south side, where?
North side, right down the street from Wrigley Field, 28 years. Then we moved to the northern suburbs for about the last 28 years, and now I'm over here in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Now you're on witness protection program out in beautiful Kenosha, Wisconsin. You brought in there at Wrigley Field. Were you a Cub fan?
Oh, of course. I was going to wear my Cubs hat, but my hair was in my eyes, you know.
Well, there you go. You got to love Harry Carey. Hey, Steve. He was the best, right? Boy, they don't make announcers like that anymore. I used to love Harry Carey, met him, drank with him a lot of times. What a great guy. Some of the stuff that he would say would be so funny. Hey, Steve. You remember when like the groups of people would be there? Hey, Steve, Jews for Christ from Skokie, Illinois here today, Steve. I mean, I don't even know how Steve Stone used to keep a straight face every time he was with Harry Carey. All right, Donnie, growing up, you had a big family, pal?
Oh, yes. Are you kidding?
Well, I know you have a big musical family. So one of the questions I was going to ask you, when you decided to do this, I mean, you were brought into music at a young age and playing with your father and your family. So music was always there. Who was the first person that you would say that you heard or said, hey, man, I want to do this? Was it your dad, grandfather?
Probably Gino Vanelli.
Gino Vanelli from Canada. Gotta love him. I opened for him at the Arcada Theater. A great guy, and he's got some great music. You play drums, you play keys, you play percussions. That is just fantastic. When you decided to do it full time, Donnie, did you get a hard time from the family? Were they supportive?
No, are you kidding? My dad and my grandfather were in the music business, of course. My dad, when I was born, the day I was born, my grandfather was very political. He had Irv Kupson put in the newspaper that a drummer was born today. I still have that clipping somewhere. And,
isn't that pretty cool, man? And why the drums? Did you have a favorite drummer when you were growing up?
I mean, I was 1 day old, and my grandfather said I was a drummer, and I was. And one day, I was about maybe 4 years old, and my grandfather came over to visit. I'll never forget this. And my dad said, you got to hear him play the drums. And he took me, we had a little studio room, and he took me on the drums, and we played You Are the Sunshine of My Life. And my grandfather picked up the phone, called WGN right there, and got me a spot on the Bozo Circus show.
Well, you were talking about Bozo. You were 5 years old on Bozo. Now, we got to think about that. When Bob Bell and them guys were doing what they were doing these little jokes between themselves that, you know, the kids didn't understand, but the parents did. And Bozo and Cookie and Wizzo and Mr. Ned, fantastic. Did you play on the show, or did you play bucket number 6? What did you do on Bozo?
I played the 24. Chicago.
That title in town. That's very cool, man. I always wondered, you ever know that when the kids used to get the balls in bucket number 6? Oh my God, that was funny stuff. I got a joke about Bozo. Hear about the Polish guy who got killed at Bozo Circus? He got stabbed by the magic arrow. Oh, horrible joke. Donnie, you were in Chicago a lot of years. You played with our good friend Vic Giannotti, of course. One of the best.
Hey, sure, Tony.
There you go.
Giannotti's,
man. Eight Fingers Gavadel. He was the best. Vic employed a lot of great Chicago man musicians. You played with our good friend, the great Bill Porter, for many years. I played with Bill a few times myself. What a great guy. What a musician. Bill Porter backed up Frank Sinatra every time we'd come to town.
Of course.
How was Paul Stevens in your life? What was Paul Stevens to you?
Oh my God, Paul was one of my favorite piano player singers. I came home from school one day, and he was sitting at the table with my mom because my dad was not home, and she says, "Go get dressed. You got to go to play with Paul." And I was like, "No way!" I was maybe 13 years old or something around there, young teenager in school, grammar school, and played with him 5 nights a week.
Yeah, I know you were playing a lot of time at a place called the Wellington that used to be in Arlington Heights. That was a nice room. It was there. I used to like the big marquee over there. You know, that was very, very cool. I think the Wellington closed though, right? It's been closed for a few years now, right?
Many years.
Many years. That's right. You also got to play with Gloria Estefan and the Miami Music Sound Machine. What was that experience like?
My God, she was so down to earth, such an amazing. Her husband just came to see me in Nevada recently. We were playing a Latin gig, and he came and hanged out with us. And I mean, she came to town years later call me, and it's like 9 in the morning. Like, Donnie, you got to come to the hotel. I just got home. It's just like, get over here. You know, like true friends, great people.
Yeah. You gotta love that. You're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Chicagoland's own Donnie DeMarco, drummer, keyboard player, percussionist, great vocalist, great songs. You're going to see Donnie with the Tony Ocean show coming up in the new year in December as well. I'm excited to be doing some more stuff with Donnie. You played everywhere: Las Vegas, Atlantic City, Florida. Let's take it back. What do you think is the difference between playing in Atlantic City and Vegas, obviously, Florida and Chicago? What's the difference, Donnie, in your opinion? Did you hear me? What's your difference when you were playing Atlantic City, Florida, Vegas? What's the difference between those places that you played at compared to Chicago, where you play now?
Oh man, I mean,
excuse me.
Don't get me wrong. Being in Las Vegas was amazing. Florida was amazing. Chicago always had my heart. Always wanted to come back home. You know, Chicago's a great place, and everything is a little bit, you know, different than the other. You know, of course, if you go somewhere new and you're playing a big venue, it's amazing. You come back home, you do your regular stuff. Of course, I played with, you know, Bobby Enriquez in Chicago, Richie Cole. I mean, all top jazz artists. Larry Gray played in my band. Dan Nimmer. I mean, nothing but amazing musicians came out and, you know, for 30 years in Chicago. You know, so that's
I mean, people don't realize when you're playing Atlantic City and playing Las Vegas, which I did in 2000 at the Riviera, you're playing those lounges, folks, and you're doing like 5 shows a day. You're working like 5 hours. I mean, it's hard work. And something I always noticed that when you were playing the lounges, they loved for the artist, no matter how good the artist was, they love for the people to come to the lounge, see the show. On the breaks, they want you out and gambling. They don't care how good you are. If the people are just, and this happened to a couple entertainers, that they would come, the audience would come, sit in the lounge, and when the guy went on break or the band would go on break, they would still sit there and save their seats. And the casino does not like that. They want you to watch the band, get off, and go gamble, and then come back again. I mean, right? I mean, it's a hard work.
Yep.
I noticed that. And I mean, there was a lot of artists, like, for instance, Elvis would also pack Las Vegas, but they said that their audience didn't drink and they didn't gamble. So yes, the people would come and they'd make money from the hotels, but the Elvis fans didn't gamble, you know. And then when Sinatra would come to town or Dean Martin would come to town, those people would gamble and drink and tip, and they would love that because they would make half their money back again because Dean and Frank would end up gambling it away. You know what I mean?
I learned that from Vic Giannotti as a young kid. I was playing on the stage, and the dance floor is packed. He comes by me, tells me in my ear, take a break. So I said, well, I got them on the dance floor. He said, exactly. They're not drinking if they're dancing.
Yeah, right. Isn't that crazy? I remember an interview I read with Louis Prima, who used to play the lounges. He played the small rooms, and he never wanted to be the big room. They said that he liked the lounges because the people are right there. They're part of the show. And I think the same way. I would rather be in a lounge playing where people are right on top of you. They're involved in your show. They're having fun instead of playing that big room where you barely see the people and stuff like that. So I love it, man. I got something that we're working on right now, going back to Las Vegas. I'm excited about that. But, you know, being away from home, you did do a lot of traveling, Donnie. Was that hard with your family, kids, married, and all that other stuff?
Yeah, of course. But thank God my wife was always supportive of it, and it was never in that sense. But being away from home, yeah, that was always a little difficult.
Yeah. How about Florida? What'd you think about playing Florida?
I love Florida. I mean, of course, when they say Florida, it's a state. You know, there's parts that I love and there's parts that are kind of rough. But I'm thinking about Florida really soon.
Yeah, Florida is good. I mean, it's definitely a different place. I had some bad experiences in Florida only because I would do the shows. I remember in a little town called Punta Gorda, where the New Year's Eve countdown was at 8:30. Donnie, 8:30. So then when you're driving home, there's nothing open. The street lights were closed. There's no 7. I mean, there was nothing going on. It was very, very hard for me to get used to that. And now we're getting back to Florida. We did that couple shows this past year up there, and we're going back on March 11th of 2022. And now, since I'm older, I got a whole different respect for playing out in Florida. Because you know what I like about Florida, there's music 7 days a week. You go to any bar, you'll find music everywhere.
Yeah. March 11th is my anniversary.
Your wedding anniversary?
Yeah.
How many years have you been married, Donnie?
Well, we got married 1985, but we've been divorced for about 8 years.
Yeah. So what is here? You have children, right? Do you have kids?
3 amazing children. I mean, the 7 greatest things about me are my 3 children and my 4 grandchildren. I have 4 grandboys. Yesterday, my first grandson was 15 years old. And I have Lucas, Anthony, and Carson. Carson plays hockey, Tony. You would not believe this kid. He's amazing. 4 years old playing hockey, 7-year-olds.
Yeah, they start young, man. I've got kids. They're older, and it's I don't know grandkids yet, but it's a cool feeling. What does your kids think about when you're playing? Do they like what you're doing?
They love it. They love it. They really do. They do. My son's the fake guitar.
That's got to be pretty successful. It's kind of cool when you see your kids actually liking what you do. Donnie, that's got to be fantastic. How was it playing Sammy Davis with my good buddy Dakota? With the Rat Pack. How was that?
You know what? They tried to get me to do that for about 3 years, and I kept on refusing them. I was like, why would you want a fat Sammy Davis Jr.?
You're not fat. You're not fat. But look, Sammy was like 80 pounds. So, I mean, there's not that many guys that skinny. Like the guy that plays Lonnie, we know Lonnie Parler, the great Lonnie Parler was the best at what he did. He passed away, of course. A guy we have now, Elliot Winbush, is fantastic. He's an incredible Sammy Davis. But that's good. I know some of your influences. You got to like that Wynton Marsalis. Is he fantastic or what?
Oh, my God, yeah. A dear friend of mine who I love played the piano with me for many years. He tells me, Donnie, can you get a sub? I got to go audition. He said, don't worry. There's 2,500 guys auditioning here. So I was like, well, which chair is this? He says, Wynton Marsalis. And he calls me up, of course. He got the gig, the fabulous Dan Nimmer.
Now, that's very cool. You played at Billy's on Rush, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever play, and you played Jilly's too. I know I was there for many years. I think that's when we first met. And
right.
Of course, with our old friend Joe Valentino and some great stories we have with him. But it's a lot of stuff. Now, right now, Donnie, you're there every Friday and Saturday. You're in Long Grove, Illinois. Where are you at?
I'm at Enzo and Chile. It's to be honest with you, I mean, Tony, I played for so many places, so many friends of mine that were club owners and managers and stuff. This place is amazing. Glenn and Renata, the owners, I mean, they're really true people. They're in going even into Claudio and Katia and Louis and Gerardo. They're all such special people. And they hired my daughter recently to bartend because my daughter is an amazing bartender. And Glenn tells my daughter, I need your heart and soul because your father got mine. I mean, they're really.
And Donnie, what's kind of cool is when you're subbing out and you got other gigs, your father takes your spot. Now that's pretty cool. It stays in the family, right?
If he's available, yeah, he takes my spot. Yes, he does.
You got to love that. You watching Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. Time for another quick sponsor, folks. If you look down at the screen, of course, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. It's my wife's company, folks. Why can she give you those great deals with your credit cards? Because she owns the company. So go to LauraOceanSolutions.com and find out how you can save money on your credit card processing. That's LauraOceanSolutions.com. We got our good buddy Donnie DeMarco on, Chicagoland's entertainer. Donnie, let's talk real fast about, got a couple things. I know you're a busy guy. March 13th, 2020, you find out about COVID-19. You find about, what was your feeling about it when it first hit you, when you heard about it with your family? First of all, how you felt about with your family and how it affected your business.
Well, I thought I was going to die, Tony.
Now, Donnie, you had it, right? Pretty bad, right?
Oh, I did not have it. No.
You didn't have it. So good. All right. But you thought you were going to die. People thought, at first they said it was going to be 2 weeks and, we're going to relax. And so everybody was probably thinking at the time, oh, you know what, 2 weeks, we can probably relax, enjoy, do some stuff that we haven't been able to do. And then, of course, it turns out to a crazy disaster that it would end up being. But your business, did it go completely dry? Even though I think we talked about it a couple of days ago, me and you on the phone, that, we were lucky, along with a couple other guys like Mike and Tracy and other Good Clean Fun and other bands. We were still doing the parking lot shows. We were doing driveway. We were doing stuff still. So we were still working in 2020, which was very surprising.
Well, to be honest with you, before it hit America and it was in China, I heard on the news that alcohol and cocaine kills it. I figured I was good after that.
Yeah, then nobody would have got it. Let's think about it, right? I mean, if COVID went around when we were at Jilly's, nobody would have died. I mean, it would have been like fucking crazy. Don, you met a lot of different people in your business. Who would you say was the coolest celebrity that you've ever met?
The coolest celebrity I ever met had to be Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett. He was cool. Do you know back in the 70s, he was a heroin addict?
Was he really?
Yeah. He had a real hard time with that. And, of course, he recovered, obviously. But Tony Bennett, man, we got to do a show with him many years ago at Cafe Clemenza. We did a show, actually, at the Woodfield Mall when he was put out that record called Here's to the Ladies. And it was very cool. What an icon. And he's just retiring this year. I think he's doing one last show with Lady Gaga. And yeah, I mean, he's fantastic. Who was the biggest jerk?
The biggest jerk? I can't really place that. The biggest jerk. I love everybody.
Oh, that's good. The politically correct answer. You got to love that, Donnie. That's great. Hey, buddy, I'm excited for what you're doing. I love what you're doing. You want everything else you want to promote? If they want to book Donnie DeMarco, how do they get a hold of you?
You just call me 773-677-2622. I just reach out on Facebook, Donnie DeMarco. However you want to get me.
You can hit him. And you can see Donnie's going to be doing some stuff with the Tony Ocean Band, so we're excited about that as well. Donnie, I'm looking forward. I want to thank you for the years of friendship. I want to thank you for everything you do, brother. You are just one happy guy every time you're playing. We had some great times together. When we play together, we always have some good laughs, and I'm excited to get those laughs back again, my brother.
That's right, Tony. God bless you, man. And thank you so much for having me on your show.
You got it. Give it up for our Chicagoland's own Donnie DeMarco. Go check him out at Enzo's in Long Grove every Friday and Saturday, and also be looking for show dates with Tony Ocean and the band. So thank you, Donnie. Have a great day, folks. Hey, folks, Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, and I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Wednesday. I love the fall, man. Fall is here, and I'm kind of happy with the winter. I like winter as well. We're going to have some big storms coming up. That's what they're saying. Our prayers go out to my good friend Steve, the husband of our good friend Kim Peterson LeFew, a great singer in the Chicagoland area. Her husband Steve is going in for back surgery, and I wish the best for Steve. Make sure you get healed up, Steve. You're the best. Tracy Conti, how you doing, Tracy? Dakota Watson, of course, did a good Sammy. Dakota, our good friend Dakota, great singer in his own right, now in California. He was on the show a few times. Keith, how you doing, buddy? Kathy Lazara, how you doing? Welcome to Ocean's Pit. Isabella Drake, love you, honey. Thank you for all the support. There it was. Jerry Jam said the Wellington closed after 29 years. It closed August 2nd, 2012. So thank you, Jerry, on that. my good friend. It went bankrupt, someone said. Okay. Tiffany, he was on the road from 13 years old, Tiffany says. Yeah, Donnie is a road man. He's been there a long time. Thank you, Zorka. How you doing? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I hope you're doing well, honey. Thank you for loving Ocean Spit. We do appreciate that. The show is Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon. Great stuff, man. We're still talking about. And, they got these new gym shoes. I don't know if you heard about them, called Zeba. Zeba shoes. That's Z as in zebra, EBA. That's Zeba shoes. It's these gym shoes, folks, that you can actually slip your feet into and out. When you try to put your gym shoes on, you kind of you can't get them on. This you can slip them right in, slip them right off. I got to get these. They're called ZebaShoes.com. They're all over the place. They're big. They're new. We're excited about that, folks. Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. Let's got some stuff going on here, folks. ABBA. If you're ABBA fans, I'm excited. I was a big ABBA fan. I love their music. They got a brand new record after 40 years. Brand new ABBA. I don't know if you guys are excited for it. I'm not quite sure. I thought our good buddy Jerry Jams Renda might be. Jerry, are you there, pal? Don't see you, Jerry. I seen you there for a minute. I don't see you. Well, let's see. No, Jerry's not here. Jerry's not here yet. I don't know. Let's see. How do I get you back? Get rid of that. Anyway, so we'll wait to see if Jerry comes on again. We couldn't get him on yesterday. We're time for happy birthdays, folks. Richard Burton, the great actor, of course, husband to Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor, Witcher. Oh, boy. Screen's kind of freaking out right now. Let's see. Can't find Jerry, so I don't know. Again, we're going to try to. There I am. No, here. All right, I'm on the screen. Anyway, Richard Burton. Happy birthday, Richard Burton. Karen Dean, a good friend of ours, of course, a follower to the Tony Ocean Show. Happy birthday, Karen. The great country singer, the great Bill Anderson, celebrates a birthday today. Bill Anderson is in the Country Rock Hall of Fame. Ken Rader. I got to get Ken on the show, Ken. Private message me, buddy. I got to have you on. Tommy Bahama has shoes that does well. Ron, I got to know that. That's cool. I did not know that. Joe Nashka from Wisconsin. How you doing, Joey? I hope you're doing well. How about the great birthday to Greg Lake from the progressive band Emerson, Lake and Palmer? Celebrates a birthday today. Also from the Minnesota Vikings, Terry Bridgewater. And NFL quarterback Teddy Bridgewater celebrates a birthday. Of course, the U.S. Marines celebrating a birthday as well. Thank you for all the Marines out there. Our shout out goes out to our good friend, former police officer, Michael Alvarado, a good friend of ours from Jill. He's not doing well, folks. So if you know Michael, reach out to him. He's got a Fund Me page. Help out our friends in need, our good friend, Michael Alvarado. All right. Weird in history, folks. I can't even pronounce the name of this town. And I'm not even going to try because you know me, I always screw up the pronunciations. But it's Ifan Sorfarar. I don't even know. I'm going to spell it. I don't even think you guys can pronounce it. ISAFJOUN''OUR. It's a town in northern Iceland. Look what these guys did, folks. They created something to slow down traffic in that town. So they've got, the lines where people keep crossing. And when you come to a stop sign or you come to, thank you, April, our executive producer, always. She's the best. Sorry, Jerry. Technical problems again, Jerry Jams. Anyway, the town has invented something. When you come into a stop sign or you come into a stoplight, they put a 3D pedestrian that's actually painted. So when you come in close, it like jumps out at you. So you have to slow down. This is crazy. I mean, you're driving, thinking all of a sudden you come to this stop sign, you come to this red light, whatever it is, and there's a 3D, a man or woman, whatever it is, that comes out on your screen, hits you while you're driving. So I'm sure that's going to keep people from slowing down in Iceland. So, folks, slow down in Iceland. They should probably do that everywhere. Do you imagine the traffic jams we'd have? Mr. A gave me some news. United Airlines has stopped flying in 11 different cities. These are really small cities. But they stopped flights in 11 different cities, United Airlines. So if you're going to go to some of these cities, you might want to Google United Airlines and see the 11 cities that they will no longer fly to. That's United Airlines. And they got, folks, if you love Rivers Casino and you live in the Chicagoland area, the suburbs, or the city, they have a shuttle service that actually started October 26th. That's pretty cool. They got different times. They'll pick you up 11:20 a.m., 2:20 p.m., and 6:30 p.m. They'll pick you up. That's right. They'll bring you to the casino. They'll bring you back for $10. But the best thing about it, folks, you pay the $10, then they give you $10 to play the machines. So you're getting your $10 back. Shuttle service from Rivers Casino in beautiful downtown Des Plaines. Oh, boy. And everybody's going through some hard times right now. Just because of the pandemic, but just if you're, even before in general, if you're going down, I want you guys to think about something. I'm going to name you a list of about 6 or 7 celebrities that are celebrities now, but at one time were homeless. So don't give up, man. Listen to this. Halle Berry, homeless. Jim Carrey, Steve Harvey, Daniel Craig, Jewel, Hilary Swank, Drew Carey, even J-Lo at one time in their life were homeless before they became celebrities. Keep pushing for what you believe in, man. Get out there. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard, but you don't give up, man. Don't give up. Whatever you do, be positive. And remember, if you got any sort of talent out there, the worst thing in life is wasted talent. You got it. Embrace it. Go for it. Do what you got to do. Hey, folks, we got a couple. It's time for That's Suspicious. My favorite part of the show. That's Suspicious. That's right, folks. Here we go. President Joe Biden. Why does President Joe Biden allow the people on welfare or on food stamps not to get the vaccine? That's suspicious. I couldn't even tell you why. If you're on welfare and you're on food stamps, you don't need to get the vaccine. I don't understand. That's suspicious. And another one that's suspicious, folks, mail-in ballots. This was sent in by Nick Adams out of St. Louis, Missouri. Mail-in ballots have no place in free society. That's suspicious. Mail-in ballots, you know for sure it's going to be a crooked election with the mail-in ballots. Go to the polls and vote. Forget that mail-in ballot bullshit, because you know it's going to be another crooked election. Now, whether what side of the fence you're on, politically or Democrat, no matter what guy you liked, let it be fair, folks. Let it be fair. That's suspicious. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Another thing, folks, my buddy Bobby Valley, of course, the great brother of Frankie Valli, a great singer in his own right, with Joey Star and the Starlighters. He's been an incredible singer. We were supposed to get him in here this month of November, but things fell through. We're going to have him in March. He's going to come to Chicago. Bobby Valli's he likes different posts. I don't know if this happens to you on Facebook, but he thanks people for the likes. He goes, "Thank you, Tony, for the likes," or "Thank you, whoever." And Facebook came down and said, that's against the standards. I don't understand that. I don't know how they work their standards. What's good, what's bad, what you can do, it changes all the time. But that's what Bobby Valley was telling me, folks. Fishing. If you love fishing, folks, I showed my pictures of the muskie we caught, the 38 muskie that we caught a few weeks ago in beautiful Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, and Petawai Lake. I can't even pronounce that right. Anyway, if you're looking to fish for muskie or pike or any kind of fishing, you reach out to my buddy Eric. He's fantastic. Eric Lenstra, Lennartz, a great guide. You will guaranteed to catch fish. And we're going to have him on the show, too, because he's going to tell us the techniques of you people out there who are actually fishermen. And I love fishing, so it's very, very cool. Let's see what we got here. Fireplaces. I love fireplaces. I remember my old house when I was married to wife number 2, we had a real fireplace. And I love that. Now, people complain about the fireplace. Carol, the Bronx Wanderers, does that. Okay, Sylvester Stallone, that's suspicious. Ron, not trusting the government doesn't make you a conspiracy theorist. It makes you a history bluff. And I think you might have sent me that. I was going to use that as a quote. That makes complete sense. You're not a conspiracy theorist. You're just a history buff. You're following history. Fireplaces. Let's go back to fireplaces. Do you like a real fireplace in your home? Do you have a real fireplace in your home? Or do you like the electric? Same effect, but not really. Now, the electric fireplace, of course, is not as messy. But I love, man, putting in that extra piece of wood and getting that crackling fire. I love fireplaces. I know my wife somewhere in Lake Geneva, just relaxing a couple of days. I know she's got a fireplace there in the room, but I know it's not real. But I love fireplaces, folks. Real fireplaces. Very important. You're watching Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. There you go. I have a gas one. I love it. There you go, Carol. A gas one is fantastic. Time for another sponsor, Portillo's Fundraisers. If you're looking for a non-profit organization, folks, you run one, you want to raise some money, where are you going to go? Portillo's Fundraisers, folks. They will bring the food out to your fundraiser, folks. Very simple. Anything over $200, you get 20% of all money after that. You get 20% after $200 worth of sales. So you can call our son Joe at 224-636-3646 or go to jfank, F-A-N-K, at portillos.com and get that down. Get that for you, man. Do the stuff. That's Portillo's. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Again, more Florida dates with the Windy City Boys starting March 11th at the Venice Community Center in Florida. On Friday, March 11th, March 12th and 13th, Saturday and Sunday, returning to Joey D's in Marco Island. That's 3 dates already announced, and we have more dates coming up. Windy City Boys, me and my buddy Greg Rini. All right. Now, this makes great sense. When the phone was tied to a wire, humans were more free. Remember the days? I mean, no, I know now the cell phone is there and it's great and everybody goes out and thank God you got a cell phone for emergencies. But remember the time you had to run home to use the phone or a pay phone? But it just, if the phones were back to where they were, everything would be free because everybody's on these things. You're addicted to it. I know I am. I'm on this phone, I don't know how many hours. And for my show, not only to get my information and stuff that you guys send me and stuff that I research, but as much as the phones are great, it's also a downfall to a lot of people. A lot of people just like going somewhere and shutting off the phone. Can you shut off the phone anymore when you're going somewhere? I don't know. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can, folks. For all you dog lovers out there, I got to love this quote. You're not the boss of me. I say that as I let my dog in and out 13 times in a row. Now, fortunately for us, our dogs don't go out. They go out and play and whatever they have to do. We have 2 small dogs. But, I mean, that's a full-time job to have a dog. And this is the quote. You're not the boss of me. I say it as I let the dog in and out 13 times a day. The dog's got to run out, pee and poo and whatever the hell he's got to do. But I wouldn't have it any other way of having a dog, man. We love dogs. I think everybody loves dogs. Something we forgot to talk about, the Chicago Bears. I am so sick and tired of saying the referees. That's why they lost the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on, folks. Come on. Really? Too many. They got penalized for what? Too many men on the field. Unsportslike conduct, whatever it was. False starts. They had so many of them. Someone said the referee was the MVP, Tony Coretti, if I pronounced that right, should get the MVP award for winning the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know. I'm not a Bears fan. I'm a Giants fan, and we're not doing that great, but we won a few. It's the Bears, folks. They have no offensive line. That Justin Fields can be the best he can, but this boy is going to get hurt if they don't protect this guy. And they said that they took a poll. What would people want at the end of the season? What would come out of the best things for Bears fans? Now, playoffs is 5%. They'd like to see the Bears in the playoff, 5%. 41% was get rid of Pace and Nagy. Gone. 41%. Other categories was 1%. But the big percent, 53%, want Justin Fields to improve as a quarterback. 53% for all you Bears guys out there. Winter storms are coming. We just talked about that, about the winter storms. Crazy stuff, folks. How about this brand new? When you think that COVID is under control to some degree, or any virus or anything that goes on, they just come up with something now. A deadly parasite is now out there that enters the body through your feet. Have you heard about this? These parasites come into your body through your feet. So if you're walking barefoot in the house or whatever, these parasites are supposed to go into your feet and come into your body. God, you ever see that Monsters in My Bed or whatever? And those, it's just sickening. You'll never want to stay at a hotel again after you see some of those crazy shows about the bugs and everything in your bed. And just crazy. We were laughing about good times. Remember the Kittyland? Oh, I used to love Kittyland. And Santa's Village when I was a kid. I was in Elmwood Park, so we were right down the street from Kittyland, right there on First Avenue, First and North Avenue there. Kittyland was the best. I remember taking the family there. We used to always go. My dad used to take me. I just love it, Kittyland. Oh, my God. Seriously, Carol, that's what they're saying. Go to the bar, put all the cell phones in the middle of the table. The first guy who grabs the phone pays the tab. Peter, that is incredible. Let's see if that happens. You go in, you check your phone, you put it. Imagine the first person to grab that phone has to pay that tab. That's a great thing when you're taking your family out. Take the phone and put. That's incredible. Love Kittyland. Oh, Adventureland was great. There is another in Santa's Village. I think it's in West Dundee still. It's a little smaller version, but Ron, I'm not the one to blame officiating for a loss, but there's no doubt that there was overwhelming amount of bad calls in that game. You know it's bad when the announcers are calling it out. Well, it is football. Any given Sunday, I don't know. What do I know? You can always call it on the referee. Remember that when the Bulls were in the playoffs and Hugh Hollins called all those fouls on Scottie Pippen, and that's why they didn't win that one year when Michael wasn't there? I don't know. It's just crazy. It's any given Sunday, man. Any given Sunday on football. Riverview was great too, Kathy. I used to love that too as well. You're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Here's a great quote from Walmart. They are giving their 2 cashiers off Christmas Day so they can spend time with their families. Have you been to Walmart? 2, 3 cashiers, maybe tops. 2. But they're going to give those cashiers a day off so they can spend time with their family. Thank you, Walmart. I don't know. I don't mind doing my own checkout. Walmart has an easy checkout. The real anal one is you go to Jewel. Put the bag groceries in the bag. Put the bag up in the shopping, in the bag area. And you got to keep calling somebody to keep pushing a button so you can scan the next item. Target, same way. 1 year opening day in Maywood Park. The son towed me out of Kittyland. Oh, well, there you go, Albert. Sorry about that, my brother. Did you hear this story about the necrophiliacs? Am I pronouncing that right? Necrophiliacs or neurophiliacs? I don't know. How's it pronounced? Whatever she said, but you can't hear it. Anyway, this guy, folks, they found this guy who sexually abused 99 dead corpses in a hospital over 12 years. I don't understand that. This person's dead. Imagine a guy, he's sitting on that deathbed going, well, I lived a long life. I suffered. Now I'm dead. And here I am. And all of a sudden, hey, what's this? Some guy's trying to get me from behind. Hey, oh no, I'm in hell. This poor guy's already dead. Now somebody's trying to plug him in the ass. What's wrong with these people? This is insane. 99 corpses this guy hit, men and women, in a 12-year period. Now they just put him in jail for double murder. You didn't put him in jail for screwing those people while they're dead, but they put him in jail for double murder now. Sick people in this world. You can't make this shit up. Hey, keep it down up there. I'm trying to run a finance platform down here. I'm sorry, Dave. Dave is downstairs, of course. Patriot Funding Incorporated. I get emotional, folks. I get excited. All right. What else we got here? We still got some time left. We got about another 5-6 minutes. I want to thank you all for tuning in, folks. You guys remember this Thursday will be at Manny's Ale House in Elmhurst. Going to be a lot of fun, folks, with Jeff Dubray. Jeff's a great, talented guy. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Rhino Ryan. Saturday, with my buddy Jerry Jams at Norton's in Highland Park. That's an 8:30 hit. And Sunday, I'll be with Jeff Dubray at a private event in Capri in Downers Grove. So you got to keep checking the website, keep doing what we're doing, coming out and doing what you do here, folks. Let's see what else we got here before we say goodbye to you great people here, folks. I think we got everything on this one. All these notes, all this stuff going on. I got a couple more things to talk about today. This is good. All right. Tonight, I'm going out with my good buddy Lou from Airtight Windows and Joey Spins. We're going to Capri and Willow Springs to have a little dinner, a night off to hang with some friends. I'm trying to get with some of my friends that they come see me all the time, and I never get a chance to go out and break bread, have a cocktail. They come to my gigs. They support me all the time, but it's always, hi, how you doing? But I never get to spend some time with them. So I'm going to start reaching out to some friends who come out all the time and see me and spend some time together because that's how you build relationships. And they're great guys. Lou from Airtight Windows and Joey Spins, Chicagoland mailman, good people, man, good Italian guys. We're going to see my good buddy over there at Capri. Weird in history, Mount Rushmore. If you've been to Mount Rushmore, I have a couple times. I love it. I did not realize this. If you look at the 4 presidents, behind Lincoln's head, there's a special room. Now, this room is held to hold special records, documents they keep in this room. Now, it's supposed to be a secret, but it's all over social media, so obviously it's not a secret. Excuse me, but this room originally was supposed to be built for a burial site for the presidents who died. That was their first intention. So if these presidents died, they'd bury them out Mount Rushmore. Obviously, that didn't happen, but there's a room back there. What do you know? I never knew that. Mount Rushmore, weird in history. How about this? At Rivers Casino, for all you gamblers out there, according to Fox News, robbers stole $400,000 from a meteor millionaire in the parking lot of Rivers Casino, in their parking lot. $400,000 was stolen from Mentor Millionaire. Wow. In the parking lot of a casino. Figures. According to Fox News. Hey, folks, for all you people who love McDonald's, the McShit is back. I mean, the McRib is back. Have you ever tasted this garbage? The McRib. It's called the McShit. That's what it's called. To eat this thing, it's 520 calories to put this garbage in your mouth. 40. Oh, thank you, Albert. Can I book a time? Yes, you can. Thank you, Kerry. We'll see you at Bellagio's. How about that? Are you McRib fans? Anybody out there actually eat this garbage? The McRib, the McShit. Who knows what's in there? Who knows what's in that stuff that you're eating? I don't think it's ribs. It could be a cat, could be a dog, could be a rat, could be a mouse. A McRib, that's what it is. They should call it the surprise package. I did not realize this, folks. According to Futurism, a social media platform called Futurism, says that 40% of American children believe that hot dogs are vegetable. A vegetable? A hot dog? The worst thing you can put in your body? 40% of American children think that a hot dog is a vegetable. What are you teachers teaching those kids out there, folks? A great quote, and I love this. I should learn from this because usually I'm posting stuff when our shows are successful and things are successful. We're proud of that. But, great quote, the biggest challenge in the world after success is shutting up about it. Makes a lot of sense. Now, if you were to win the lottery, would you go tell everybody that you hated to go screw yourself? I don't think I would do that. I mean, I got a few people I would call, but that's about it. Yeah, biggest challenge after success is shutting out about it. If you guys love NBC, Brian Williams will be retiring after 20 years. If you watch NBC, Brian Williams to retire at the end of his contract. If you look at all the great photos that you see on Facebook from the St. Jude show and anything that comes out of the Arcata Theater or the new Displays Theater, the great photographer in the Chicagoland area, Lou Bellotti does an incredible job. Lou, thank you for those pictures, man. Take a look at my Facebook page or go to RonOShows.com and see the pictures from all the bands and everybody performing at the Arcata Theater or the Displays Theater. Lou Bellotti makes some great photos. He captures some good stuff. So great job, Lou. Great job, Lou. Comcast announced today on Fox News. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Comcast today announced on NBC, apologized for the widespread of problems with the internet. Thank you, Comcast. They apologized. Does that mean that we all get a free rebate on our bill? They should knock our bill off for everybody for that month from all the problems that have going on with Comcast or Infinity. At least Comcast came out and said they were sorry. At least they came out. Last but not least, folks, do you say excuse me or pardon me when you bump into somebody or you open a door from somebody? What do you guys say? Thank you, Kathy. They were great picks. The question that I'm going to leave you with, do you say excuse me or pardon me when you open the door for somebody or you bump into somebody? Is it excuse me or pardon me? Greg Reedy from Florida says both. Do you say both at the same time? How about when they don't say nothing back? Oh, I hate people like that. Oh, thank you. Or pardon me. They look at you like you're an asshole. Or Christine says sorry. Well, there's a good one too. Sorry because it's from your heart. You know, I'm sorry I did that. Excuse me or pardon me. Crazy what's going on in this world, folks. Well, it's come to that time, folks, here at the Patriot Funding Incorporated Studios in beautiful Roselle, Illinois. So if we're going to talk about that, then we need to talk about our good friend, of course, from Patriot Funding Incorporated. And now some people at one time would just remembers the name of the company or maybe heard of the company, but they never had a chance to check out the company. And Patriot Funding does a lot of great stuff with money lending, folks. $10,000 in 5 minutes. If you want to know more information, please. If you see Dave Antonelli at our shows, reach out to Dave Antonelli at Patriot Funding Incorporated out of Roselle, Illinois, 630-675-4730. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Get that money and get it now. You guys are the best, and I do appreciate you guys watching the show. If you can, folks, please, right there, go to YouTube. We're trying to get 1,000 people that watch this show. We're trying to get 1,000 people. So if you can look to your friends right now, go on YouTube and like Ocean's Pit. We're looking to get 1,000 guys watching, people. 1,000 is our deadline to try to get to 1,000. So please go on YouTube and like Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. I want to say hello to my lovely kids, my lovely wife out in Wisconsin. I miss you, honey. I can't wait to see you on Friday. This Friday, Laura returns. We'll be at Bellagio in Roselle for live. Come on in. Be a part of the live audience. Bellagio this Friday, the 11th of November. I'm sorry, the 12th of November. 12 o'clock, come on in, see the show. First 10 people get a $10 gift card. Also, if you come tomorrow, I got 3 Manny's gift cards I give to you guys. Some of you guys might have won them. I reached out to you guys. If you're not going to be there, I got 3 Manny's gift cards to give out to anybody tomorrow who shows up at Manny's Ale House in beautiful Elmhurst, Illinois. Anyway, folks, thank you to our guest, Donnie DeMarco, a great Chicagoland entertainer for many, many, many years. Started on Bozo Circus. Who knew? God, I miss Bozo. I used to love that show. Anyway, guys, thank you for all your support. And like I said, if you're beefing with somebody, again, we apologize. We can't get Jerry Renda on the show. We got to get him on the show. as a co-host on Tuesdays. We try to bring him on this Tuesday. We'll try to get it right. Thank you all. Dave Antonelli, thank you. Mr. Antonelli, thank you. Our executive producer, April. And most of all, thank you all for watching the show every day, man. And more viewers, the better. Let's try to get more people out. Spread the word about Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And folks, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. Welcome home, our son Joe from Indiana. And I hope you guys have a great day. Support local entertainment. Support local establishments. Go out and do it. Get out of the house. Spend some money. Enjoy. Don't be afraid. Life is too short, man. Life is too short. The great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. I love you all very much. God bless you. Have a great day. Have a drink. Enjoy. I'm going to take you guys out. The great Nick Sahajas. God bless you, folks. Goodbye, everybody.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later,